This is the new Mini Convertible, the third soft-top model built by parent company BMW since 2004. The previous second generation sold over 29,000 units in total, and Mini would like to continue that trend with this replacement. It goes on sale in March, with prices starting from £18,475. The Mini Convertible competes against the Fiat 500c, Citroën DS3 Cabrio and, in sportier guises, the Mazda MX-5. It's pricier than those rivals, except very high-spec MX-5s, but the Mini manages to blend agile handling, good performance and fuel efficiency, premium quality and personalization options. It's also unique in offering a fully retracting, electrically operated fabric roof. The roof opens and closes in 18 seconds at up to 18 miles per hour and folds a little fussily behind the small rear seats. The first 40 centimeters of the roof can also be retracted while the roof rails are in place, in effect creating a large sunroof. This can be done at any speed. Larger than before. As with the hatchback, the Mini Convertible has grown in size over the outgoing model. All models are 98 mm longer, 44 mm wider and 1 mm taller than their predecessor. The wheelbase is 28 mm longer too. The larger dimensions outside do translate to a more practical interior. The front seats have a wider range of adjustment while rear passengers benefit from easier access, head-end legroom, and longer seat surfaces. Don't be fooled though, the Mini is still called a Mini for a reason, and those sat in the back won't want to be there for long periods of time. Choose any model, as long it's a Cooper. 3 models are available from launch: Cooper, Cooper D and Cooper S, all available with a choice of 6-speed manual or optional 6-speed automatic gearboxes. Standard equipment on all models includes Bluetooth, rear parking sensors and reversing camera, keyless start, plus an infotainment screen. Its retro image is reinforced by the fact that neither Apple CarPlay or Android Auto are available, which seems a bit of an oversight. Still, a range of lively and efficient engines add character, and lively handling is a trademark of the brand we're pleased to report lives on. Read on for the full Mini Convertible review to find out what's like in depth. The Mini Convertible range will initially launch with a choice of 3 engines. The Cooper is powered by a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbocharged petrol engine, which produces 134 bhp. BMW expects this variant to account for 50% of sales. The Cooper D, meanwhile, offers a 1.5-liter 3-cylinder turbodiesel alternative and is slightly less powerful at 114 bhp. The Cooper S sits at the top of the range, but does so only briefly. It uses a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder turbo petrol engine to produce 189 bhp. Specify the automatic gearbox on the Cooper S and you can also get paddle shifters attached to the steering wheel. Mini Convertible JCW on the way. An even more powerful John Cooper Works model will follow in April. It takes the Cooper S formula a step further, to produce 228 bhp and zoom from 0.62 miles per hour in just 6.5 seconds. The Cooper accelerates from 0.62 miles per hour in 8.8 seconds and on to 129 miles per hour. The 3-cylinder engine isn't fast, but neither is it lethargic. Flexible around town and perfectly at home on the motorway. It even sounds quite characterful. The Cooper S on the other hand is a big step up in performance. The 0.62 miles per hour dash falls to 7.2 seconds, and top speed climbs to 143 miles per hour. The 4-cylinder engine pulls very keenly from low speed, quickly swooshes through gaps in traffic and feels hot that quick. The roaring exhaust note adds to the excitement. The driving modes noticeably alter the car's character, particularly the Cooper S switch to sport, and the throttle response really peps up, creating an extremely eager feeling. Our picks a petrol, having driven both Cooper and Cooper S variants on the press launch in Portugal. It's difficult to argue a case for the Cooper D if you factor in the incredibly frugal, cheaper 3-cylinder petrol on offer in the Cooper, the lower mileages that a small convertible is likely to cover, plus the unseemly clatter of diesel spoiling the open air ambience. We'd stick with the petrol. Fans of the previous convertible will be pleased to know that Mini's reputation for keen handling can still be found in this third generation. The Cooper is fun to drive, if quite soft and rolly. It's more of a relaxed cruiser than boy racer. The Cooper S is highly enjoyable to drive on a twisty road, with only the Mazda MX-5 offering similar thrills. Despite putting a large amount of horsepower through its front wheels, the Cooper S's clever electronic differential avoids scrabbly wheel spin and is also key to the car's precise handling. Both Cooper and Cooper S models have quick and precise steering that underlines the Mini's light-footed agility. It's light and user-friendly when parking too. The Mini's interior retains the quirky feel of the rest of the range, with friendly circular graphics and toggle switches. Dash plastics and materials are of high quality, while the seats are on the firm side of comfortable and positioned quite high. A 6.5-inch infotainment screen is standard, but we found the 8.8-inch screen from the media pack includes satnav and is intuitive to operate and superior to rivals. Elsewhere, the optional driving mode selector is operated by twisting the bottom of the gear levers around, but we've found a button would be easier. The instrument binnacle moves when you adjust the steering wheel, ensuring it's always ideally placed, and a head-up display also reduces the need for the driver to avert their eyes from the road. Look upwards and you'll find Mini's fully retracting, electrically operated fabric roof. Both the Citroën and Fiat's roofs fold back to leave the side and roof rails in place. Picture peeling the lid off a tin of sardines and you get the idea, while the Mazda's roof fully retracts but is manually operated. With the hood retracted, rear visibility is a little obscured. However, the standard rear view camera with its excellent screen resolution makes reverse parking easy. It's worth noting the optional Chili Pack's armrest hinders access to gearstick and nearby infotainment controller. The Mini convertible is generally very refined, with both 3-cylinder Cooper and 4-cylinder Cooper S engines being smooth throughout. On 17-inch alloys, the Cooper's ride is firm if acceptable. In contrast, the Cooper S rides poorly on the same wheels and, if specified with the adaptive suspension, it's almost undriveably bumpy when set in sport mode. The fabric hood operates almost silently, and suppresses noise from surrounding traffic when raised. There is, however, some wind noise at the top of the side windows at speed. You've got 3 trim levels to contend with here until the inevitable John Cooper Works JCW version arrives. Cooper S and Cooper S. There's also a huge amount of personalization available to make your car stand out from the crowd. Standard Mini convertible equipment kit on all models includes Bluetooth, rear park sensors and reversing camera, keyless start, plus an infotainment screen. Despite the car's youthful demographic, there is no option of Apple CarPlay or Android Auto. Cooper and Cooper D models come with 15-inch alloys as standard, while the Cooper S rides on inch larger 16s. An alternative range of optional 16 to 18-inch alloys is available. Buyers can also specify adaptive suspension, which becomes firmer as you switch through driving modes. Optional Mini convertible accessories. Mini pioneered personalization options in this sector, and the new car is no different. The familiar Chili Pack combines full LED headlights, multi-function steering wheel, 17-inch alloys, dual-zone aircon, armrest and cruise control. The media pack, meanwhile, bundles together satnav with a larger 8.8-inch screen, Bluetooth and USB connectivity, and Mini connected smartphone connectivity. Mini expects 80% of customers to specify both these packs. You can also opt for bonnet stripes, contrasting mirror caps and chrome detailing. But the most distinctive new option relates to the fabric roof. Supplied in black as standard, convertible owners can now choose a Union Jack motif, just like coupe owners. It's finished in understated black and gray. The previous Mini hatchback scored a 5-star Euro NCAP crash rating, along with a 3-star rating for pedestrian safety. With its bigger external dimensions and a bonnet that lifts upon a pedestrian impact, expect the third-generation convertible to build on these scores. All Mini convertible models come with integrated rollover bars, stability control, electronic brake force distribution, and a traction control system that works when driving on loose sand or snow. Front and side airbags are fitted along with ISOFIX child seat mounting points. A tire pressure display is also standard. The optional driving assistant pack includes adaptive cruise control, road sign detection and a collision and pedestrian warning system. The roof opens and closes in 18 seconds at up to 18 miles per hour and folds a little fussily behind the small rear seats. The first 40 centimeters of the roof can also be retracted while the roof rails are in place, in effect creating a large sunroof. This can be done at any speed. The boot is 25% larger than before, but still relatively small at 215 liters or 160 liters with roof stowed. Split folding rear seats, a larger through-loading facility and an easy load function to briefly lift the hood out of the way all boost practicality. The downward opening tailgate can support a weight of up to 80 kilograms to ease loading and a 12-volt socket can be found in the luggage compartment. There's just enough room for 4 adults, but the convertible remains to be a real squeeze despite a slight increase in rear passenger space. The rear seats are still small for passengers despite many's claims to have increased seat surfacing, head, elbow and shoulder room, with knee room improving by 36 mm over the previous model. A removable wind deflector is optional and can be positioned to reduce turbulence for the front passengers only. It can be stowed in the boot when not in use.